In the April 2022 General Conference, President Nelson gave a talk about spiritual momentum. In physics, momentum is equal to mass times velocity. I think when we are trying to build up or regain our spiritual momentum, we tend to focus on the velocity. When we have sinned and want to get back on track, it's all about rushing through the repentance process and hurrying to make up for lost time and doing more good deeds faster, so we can catch up to where we think everyone else is. But there are two components to momentum. We can also increase our spiritual momentum by increasing our spiritual mass. I'm not necessarily saying we need to bulk up by doing spiritual crunches and push-ups. I think a great way to increase our spiritual mass, and thus our spiritual momentum, is to focus on integrating more of our life in a consistent direction. None of us are ever perfectly aligned towards God and His work, just as none of us are perfectly aligned towards Satan and his work. I have often thought that the danger in trying to serve two masters is that we would get pulled apart. But I think even worse than that is the fact that when we attempt to serve two masters, we have zero momentum. Half of our mass and velocity is oriented one way, and half the other way, and so we're stuck going nowhere at all. But the more of ourselves that we can integrate and point towards God, the more spiritual mass, and thus spiritual momentum, we will have. And once our whole souls are single to the glory of God, we'll be amazed at how much faster we're going.